Porn addiction is very hard to overcome. I know the fucking pain. I know the pain because I've been there. And I know most men nowadays are addicted to porn. They're addicted to porn, and that is a problem, especially for the Christian ones, because lust does not come from God. It is the devil. And so I am here. I am Franek. I am 17. I haven't jacked off in over 2 weeks. And I am here to help you, a young Christian man who's struggling with porn, who wants to quit, because it is making your life a lot worse. It is making your relationship with God a lot worse. It is just not needed in your life, and it shouldn't be. So, let's go. By the way, I've got a course on NoFap. So if you're interested, click the top link in the description. That'll take you to my sales page. Check out the offer and consider buying it, because I'll solve your problem. Let's stop normalizing porn addiction. It is a serious problem. People kill themselves because of porn addiction, because instead of living life, instead of actually talking to people, talking to women, guys just sit inside in their smelly little gooning room and they jack off, or in the toilet. And it is sad, because there's so many things in life you can do. You can learn a martial art, you can go climbing, you can go on an adventure, you can meet your friends, and they choose comfort because it is comfortable. Now let me tell you a story of mine. So I was around 15 at the time. I was around 15 and I was driving with my family, with my parents and my older brother. We're coming back from a trip in the mountains, and we stopped at a gas station, and there was a toilet. Guess what I did? I go into the toilet. I pretended that I was shitting. Like, I told my parents, okay, I'm gonna go use the toilet. I was pretending I was shitting, and I started jacking off. So first, I pull up Instagram, look at some hot girls, titties, ass, whatever. And then I'm like, okay, I need more. I specifically, just for that moment, I needed to download Reddit. And if you know what you can find on Reddit, it is just crazy. So I open Reddit, and 10-15 minutes, okay, I'm done. I busted. I feel like a fucking goblin. I feel shit. I feel ashamed of myself. And my dick is kinda itchy. And I go back to the car and we go home. We get home like an hour later. And that the whole way, I'm like, why the fuck did you do this? Why? Why? And you probably have the same problem. Because, see, if you're not Christian, or if you're not a self-improvement, and you're not very conscious of what porn does to you, like most men, it doesn't actually feel that bad afterwards. But you feel so drained. It is just not worth it. and you need to quit. Now, this is not a sprint, because you'll trip over, you'll fall, and you'll have to go again. This is a marathon, an ultra marathon. It takes a long time. I've been on NoFap for 4 or 5 years. Wait, I'm 17. Yeah, for 4 years I've been on NoFap. It took me like 2 years to start making some progress, and then a year, and then to be able to resist for like a week, and I've come to this point now. Jacking off is one of the activities that comes from your lust, and lust comes from the world, not from God, not from Christ. It is one of the 7 sins. It is a sin. So of course you should not be doing it, because it's bad for you. If it's a sin, it is bad for you. In the Bible you can read, and now let me quote: "For all that is in the world, the desires of flesh and the desires of eyes, and pride of life, is not from the Father, but is from the world." What does that mean? Basically, what I've said a couple of moments ago, that lust does not come from God. It comes from the world. It comes from the devil. God does not want you to be lustful and indulge in lust. You as a Christian are obligated to fight this addiction, and I'm going to help you. So if you trust me, because you should, I know how to do this. You should subscribe, because there are more and more videos coming, more and more value, more and more actual action for you to take, implementations, because there's a lot of YouTubers, not only on NoFap, but a lot of YouTubers, but probably most YouTubers, that will tell you all this knowledge, and 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight or whatever, and you learn. But the thing is, if you don't use the knowledge is useless. So, an actionable step right now for you to take: pray. Assuming you're a Christian, pray to God and apologize for all the moments you've indulged in lust, and pray for God to forget you, for to forgive you. Fuck, bro. To forgive you and help you with this addiction. Because I can give you the knowledge, but the thing is, you have to take action. You have to use this knowledge, and God will help you with that. If you truly believe, you just have to believe. That was it. Subscribe, and Christ is Lord.